Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Fingers
Happy Friday.
crossed. Happy Friday. Good morning, Becca. I'm hoping this is going through live to Facebook right now. I think that the whole StreamYard Facebook thing has been resolved. It is going through live right now. Yay. Good morning, Becca. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning.
You look for some reason like renewed, refreshed,
Oh man.
inspirited. What's going on with you?
Oh, it's the mountains. Had the opportunity to take a backpacking trip to the top of Mount LeConte in the Great Smoky Mountains. I went with a girl gang,
Love
um,
it.
gang of girls all
Gang of
over the
girls.
southeast from Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi. Just an incredible group of ladies, and I'm so very proud of all of them. It was a really hard hike, and it was a really mountaintop experience, though. And I'm
Uh,
actually going to use a little bit of it to talk about our meditation for this morning.
well,
Yeah.
before we get into that goodness,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm so excited for, please tell everybody that might not be aware who you are, where you are, and what your focus is in.
Sure. Good morning. I'm Becca Childress. I'm in Fredericksburg, Virginia. That's the suburbs. I'm about an hour south of DC, hour north of Richmond, and I teach yoga, and I'm also an Ayurveda lifestyle coach. And I'd love to work with you on either one of those. I do teach some classes locally. I'm having a workshop, as a matter of fact, tomorrow here in Fredericksburg. It's Ayurveda and self-care.
Nice.
But I'd be happy to work with you virtually as well. So just reach out to me. I'd be happy to get to know you more and help you achieve those mountaintop moments, right?
And exactly. And have you already? I know your plan is to do a nature retreat in Blackwater
Yeah.
Falls or somewhere. Is that still
Yeah.
a plan?
So, well, I'm working on it.
Okay.
So I'm starting to get retreats up and running again. I love connecting women to nature and men as well. It just so happens I mostly have ladies come to the retreat, but the guys are welcome too.
Awesome.
And so I'll be headed to Defusky Island in South Carolina in May. So next month,
That's amazing.
I'm taking a girl gang, and
Yes.
then in September, tentatively maybe going back to Blackwater Falls. The lodge is under renovation right now, but I love
Okay.
getting people out there in nature. You know, we're connected to nature, the flow with nature, the flow with the change of the seasons.
Yeah.
It's important.
Keep our place on this earth. Love it.
That's right. That's
Well,
right.
thank you again so much for bringing your mountaintop energy to us this morning. Would you like to lead us into the sunrise?
Absolutely. So, some of you might be familiar with the three gunas, or the three qualities that are present in nature and present really in everything that we do. And that's Tamas, Tamas, Rajas, Rajas, and Sattva, Sattva. And I'll share a little poster in the comments afterwards so that we can talk a little bit more about this too. But imagine these three qualities, or these three gunas, like a ladder or like a mountain. And so at the bottom of that, we have our foundation. And at that foundation is Thomas. And that is our stability, that is our rest, that is our sleep. Without that being balanced, we're not going to have the motivation and the courage for Rajas, RAJS, or in other words, the activity to climb that ladder or to climb that mountain. And then once we do climb the ladder or we do climb the mountain, at that mountaintop experience, we have Sattva, Sattva, and that is peace, it's clarity, it's that mountaintop moment. And so a lot of us who practice yoga or maybe even meditation, it's like, we're striving for that mountaintop moment, but we don't get to that mountaintop moment without the foundation and without the work that's in the middle. So let's give ourselves an opportunity to consider in our lives this morning, in our practices through meditation, yoga, through our routines, about how we might be able to bring more balance to these three nature qualities that are in everything that we do to try to get to that mountaintop moment. So let's just come into a comfortable seat. And some of you might be lying down, and if you are, hey, no judgment. You're welcome to continue to do that. If you're sitting up with me and Jessie this morning, just give yourselves a little rock from side to side. And if you are sitting on the floor, maybe crossing left over right or right over left, resting the palms on the lap, palms up towards the sky, open, ready to receive. If we're sitting in a chair, let's just maybe uncross our legs and give our feet a nice, firm, stable foundation on the floor. Gently pressing our feet into the earth. And let's lift the crown of the head towards the sky, towards that mountaintop experience. And if you'd like to close your eyes, just invite you to close your eyes with us this morning. And let's start checking in with our breathing. It's a gentle breath, it's rhythmic, it is your home, something that you can always come home to help you let go of fear and to really feel safe. So let's just start breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. As you continue to breathe, let's relax the muscles around our face. Soften the brow, relax your forehead. Relax the muscles around the eyes. Release your jaw and clench the jaw. Soften your cheeks. Soften the space around your mouth. Continue with the rhythmic breathing, guiding you along the way. Relaxing your neck. Shoulders relax down. Moving away from our ears. Feel the breath throughout your chest. And then feel and sense the breath in your belly. Again, maybe a gentle, rhythmic, pumping type motion, helping to guide and deepen your breath even deeper. So full belly, full chest. Relax your hips, relax your thighs, relax your legs, and relax your feet. Let's come back to the breath. Again, it's just gentle, it's rhythmic, it feels like home. And let's just start to shift our thoughts this morning to the guna of Thomas, T-A-M-A-S, Thomas. And let's consider in our life where we do feel stable. Maybe that is with our family, relationship, work, opportunities. Let's take a moment to be grateful for that stability. Without any judgment, but rather just observation. Let's also take a moment to acknowledge any place where maybe we don't feel stable in our lives. Again, we're not acknowledging it with any judgment, just with observation. See if anything comes to mind for you of how you may let go of any fear regarding that instability, and how you may strengthen your foundation. Just allow it to come to you naturally. Just allowing your natural energy, your intuition to guide you as you consider your foundation. Maybe it's some things that you can change in your life. Maybe there's some things that you can't change. Maybe considering dinacharya or your daily routine. Considering joining a sunrise meditation, faithfully coming, some movement, some yoga, some nourishing foods, creating routine, creating stability, helping us feel more safe and secure, controlling what we can control, letting go of fear. Once we have that foundation, let's start to think of rajas, Ragas, rajas. Let's just meditate upon that quality for a moment. It's activity, it's motion, it's change, it's action, it's energy. What are some of the things that our hearts wish that we could do? Maybe perhaps bucket list kind of things. Something that you've always felt called to do. Maybe something that just for a moment you had an inkling of doubt creep in to say, I could never do that. Maybe you can. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhaling courage. Exhaling fear. Letting it go. Knowing that within you do have what it takes for action, for motion, for change. We have a solid foundation, and from that solid foundation, inspiring courage, inspiring action, maybe to change something for ourselves, or maybe something to change the world around us. Let's continue with the rhythmic breathing, deep breath in, deep breath out. And as we reach the top of the mountain, we reach the top of the ladder, we discover that at the top of that is peace. It's peace, it's clarity, it's that mountaintop moment. Let's just breathe in and out with mountaintop moments in mind. In other words, being fully present in this one wild, crazy life that we get. Maybe more, depending on what you believe. Let's just continue breathing, rhythmic, enjoying that mountaintop moment. Peace, clarity. Knowing that a mountaintop moment is not always what we expect. It might come at the most expected times. And we'll find those mountaintop moments when we allow ourselves to be fully present. Maybe it's when we're feeding our baby, preparing a meal for someone we love, feeding a pet, a dog, a cat, giving them a gentle pat on the head. Maybe it's taking a walk on the beach or a hike through the mountains, really connecting to nature and connecting to our true nature. All of these qualities live within us. And with this balance, we can be better connected to nature, better connected to our true selves, and experiencing less fear, more action, and more mountaintop moments. Let's come back to our breathing. Just allow it to fill you all the way from the base of your spine, starting at the root chakra, earth element, the color is red, permeating up through your body, to your heart, to the crown of the head, and bursting through like a rising sun. Let's take just 3 more rhythms of breath here, 3 more cycles of breath. And leaving the eyes closed, let's just let our hands come to heart center. The thumb is gently pressing into the heart space. Again, we're letting go of fear. We're allowing ourselves to be filled with stability, with foundation, with courage, with peace, with clarity. We'll take one breath together as a group. We're going to let our breath flow up this time. So let your hands flow up through the center, breathing in and breathing out. Peace, clarity, tranquility. Send back hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your sunrise meditation with us this morning at 5 minutes to sunrise. Namaste.
Namaste. That was amazing. And your timing was perfect. I was so afraid you were going to conclude like 30 seconds earlier when I had really loud ambulances going down right in front of me. I was like, no.
The action.
That was
the
action.
Dodges.
Yeah, exactly. It was action for sure. That was amazing. And honestly, may I steal that entire thing and use that in my life every single day, because that's amazing. There is so much in that I feel like it's so important to have the action come from a place of grounded knowing of your core stability, your
Yes.
core ideals, your core beliefs,
Right.
rather than a lot of times we feel like taking action without
Spring into action.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm. And then it's not aligned with what we're trying to get to. Somebody just commented the sound of the birds chirping in the background was amazing, and I agree. That was so beautiful. I loved all of your chorus that you had this morning. But yeah, it's so important to when we do things, when we say words, when we do things, to have that kind of rooting. So if we can start with your TAMAS, your Thomas, is that how it was spelled?
That's right. Thomas. Yes.
Your Thomas.
Yes.
Maybe get some tapas with it and some wine. No. So
Yeah.
it was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. That was exactly
Yeah,
what we
thank you.
needed
And I'll
to.
drop a poster. I made a poster last night. I taught this in my yoga class last night as well. And then I'll teach it on Saturday as part of my workshop too. I'll drop a poster in so
Awesome.
that you guys can grab that too.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Love it. I hope everybody takes that beautiful springboard and brings it into the weekend with them. Think about what your foundation is. Think about the things that root you. And then let's do some amazing things together. What do you think?
That's right.
Thank you. I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you guys Monday.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. Bye.